Happy holidays, everybody. It's Chartsky with the last of this little mini docu-series of videos. This one, November 27th, 2017, and it shows a perfect entry. Sometimes you do get the perfect entries. If the markets are whipping, you enter one way. If the market's trending on a retracement, you enter a couple of different ways. This was before the E-Mini NASDAQ started its violent, hysterical whip, and so we got one of our entries that was practically to the tick. We picked the pivot, and so I want you to see that as the trade was called and managed in the live trading room on November 27th. Comes the NASDAQ. Let's see if we can get in and hold it. Touched. Ah, don't tell me we're not going to get a fill. We got to be really careful. All right, there we go. Let's see if it'll bounce. Come on. You can do it. S&P didn't push down very much. All right, if we can't get a bounce in the NASDAQ here, we're going to have to try and scratch. I don't care how long it takes to bounce, it just needs to bounce. Comes back under our entry, we got to scratch right away. Come on, NASDAQ, you can do it. Push up. There you go. That's a little bit of a buy. Let's go to break even. We'll go to break even early. It should be bouncing and it shouldn't come back down here if it's going to be a good trade. So sometimes we go to break even early, and we did it. And now we're getting a little bit of a bounce. Come on, push up. Gold. Let's take gold off. I don't like the structure in gold anymore. And since we're at break even already, we can mark up our little NASDAQ. Got a great entry, thank goodness. What's going on here? I messed up. Let's go to +1 on that little push. Let's see if it'll run up here. We may have a little bit of trouble getting filled up here at these highs, but we've done all we can do, which is get a great entry and manage the trade smart, or try to. Let's just see if it'll push. We don't care how long it takes. Just run on up there, retest the highs of the little range, and give us the target. But if it whips back, there's nothing we can do. Sometimes the markets are just too whippy, and even on a picture perfect entry, you can't get the profit target you want. Now, some people would take something or anything out of this trade, and that's not what we do. So let's just see if it'll move up. Both the indexes are in little ranges, so all we got to do, the S&P's running to the top of the range. Let's see if the NASDAQ will follow along here. 30 ticks, all out is the profit target. It's trying to. And let's see here. Come on, push, push. Oh, it may run out of gas. Let's lock in half at 7 3/4. It may have trouble up here at the highs, and I may be making a mistake doing this, but it should run on up there. Retest the highs. If it doesn't, it could come all the way back. So we're locking in 15 ticks in the NASDAQ at 7 3/4. I don't like doing it, but this is the second time it's pushed up and failed. So like I always try and say, we have to try and trade smart. There we go, push, push, hitting, and we got it. So everybody should have gotten that one. Let me know. So we got the daily profit target after 7 or 8 minutes, but that doesn't necessarily mean we pack up and go home. Like I've told you before, once we get the daily profit target, that's the first step. Then we look to see if we can get an add-on trade. Well, we had 2 potential add-on trades, as you can see in the lower right-hand corner in the EuroFX. The first, we didn't get a fill and we pulled the order for reasons I explained in the live trading room. And then on the second, we did get a fill. Price was pretty whippy. It whipped down partly toward our profit target, then whipped back and knocked us out at break even. What I want you to notice in that NASDAQ trade, and that's why I uploaded this video, was how important it is to know the market structure, and in conjunction with, as a part of that, your support and resistance and where to enter. This was pretty much a picture perfect entry, and you could have gotten quite a bit more than the 30 ticks that we took out for the daily profit target. There's nothing wrong with taking the daily profit target, but I'll show you in one-on-one how to get into these, and we get into them a lot more often than people would expect, and you can milk them for, well, a lot. But anyway, the daily profit target on a great entry, and that's what I wanted you to see in this video. Here's the CFTC disclaimer. It's very important, and I urge you to read it. And if you have any questions about this video, any questions about any of the other videos in this little mini docu-series, any questions at all, send me an email to chartskytrades@gmail.com. And if you're interested in joining us or any more information, please visit my blog at www.chartsky.com. And thanks for watching.
Let's roll. Hey, let's be careful out there.